All right. Good afternoon, everybody. It is a Friday. I think it's a Friday. Yeah, it's a Friday. Good Friday afternoon / evening, or depending on your time of the world, morning. Mike, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Let's just go ahead and dive on in. Hey, Skill. Hey, Carl. Hey, Shadow. And what a Friday it is. One step closer to that air hockey tournament I've got next week. Might go out and practice later today. Hope you guys are doing all right. How is the Friday going so far for everybody else? I probably shouldn't have done that, but it seemed fun to come into. See if we can get context for the issue he's having. Let's see. Hey, Charlie. Good to see you, man. What should we... No, YouTube. No, go away. Go away. Sorry, it just gave me this pop-up. It's like, oh, focus on your live stream and let YouTube insert ads. It's like, no. No. The whole reason I'm over here instead of Twitch is because I don't want no friggin' mid-roll ad. Nobody ever wants a mid-roll ad. Nobody wants to be watching something and then suddenly get bombarded with an ad. Like, do it PBS style. Put it before or after, or British style, you know, where the ads are, again, before and after. Nobody wants an ad. Turn your flashlight off, sir. Nobody wants an ad halfway while watching stuff. Hey, Phaedrus. Good to see ya. Is there his head? Okay, no, sorry. I thought it was like blood on his shoulder for a moment. I mean, yeah, Mike, but wait, no, those dollars do go, well, okay, let's put it like this. I probably get maybe 5 cents from an ad. You know, they don't pay that much, at least not to me. YouTube's the one that makes most of the money off that.
Next stop,
like, let's put it like this. I think the most I've ever made off a YouTube video ever, like a video, not a stream, but just like a video, was like maybe $100 tops. And that's, you know, like 50, 60,000 views or whatever. Now, granted, most of them don't get that, but I hate ads more than I like money. Oh no, Phaedrus, no. No, that sounds like those PBS Sunday fundraisers. Like, oh, those were okay. I don't know about you guys, but Sundays were always a very depressing day for me. Like, I always hated Sundays, especially as a kid, because when you had 4 channels, not a darn thing came on Sundays on the TV. And it's like, well, I'll go over to PBS and at least watch. We're doing fundraisers today. I don't want to watch this lady beg for money and tell me at the $100 level I get a cassette or a tote bag. Yeah, that's it, Phaedrus. The tote bags. The tote bags. Okay. I don't know about a tote bag, but I am slowly working on some things, Phaedrus. I've already forgot. Hangar 5. Anyway, I'm working on some things. I know it's taking a long time, but I'm very persnickety about, like, where I get stuff from. Because, like, I don't know if you guys ever bought physical merch out of the CIG pledge store for Star Citizen, but the quality is bad. Like, it's really bad. And, like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Like, let me tell you guys a story. I bought, against my better judgment, I bought that Drake mug. That cup. You know, the coffee mug they sell. The handle broke on it. I've never used it. It sits on my desk. One day, I came into my room, and the handle had just fallen off. Like, how bad do you have to be in pottery class to make a cup where the handle falls off with 0 use? Like, it has held pens and pencils. That's all. That's all it's ever held. God forbid I put a liquid in it. So, like, yeah. Just bad construction. Anyway, the whole point to that is I just want to make sure that whatever place that I happen to go through actually has decent quality, you know, stuff. Hey, Tripper. That's right. Man, I'll tell you, after getting a decent night's sleep, I feel a heck of a lot better than I did the last 2 days. And coyote, it is a fun word. Persnickety. Just about any word from, like, one of those James Herriot books. I don't know if you guys ever read any James Herriot. He was like a British veterinarian. Published a few books, but he always had these, like, backwoods clients that always had some of the most wonderful made-up words for various things. I like to read. I don't do it nearly as much as I used to, but love books, man. I just feel really guilty when I walk into, like, a bookstore and it's like, I don't visit you as much anymore. Like, it's fun to read. Eventually, Rue, and I know I'm dragging my butt on this. I'm pulling a CIG. But I actually plan to eventually start a reading channel where it's just reading, like, kids' books and stuff. You know, things that are short that you can finish in a single session. Because there's no way I'm sitting around for, like, 8 hours straight reading a book all in one go. Not to a microphone, anyway. Hey, hi. Dude, I love my caterpillar. Okay, so like, all right. So let me just preface this. The caterpillar design, like what we've got now, is a really old ship. It needs a redesign. But as far as interiors go, for as old as it is, it's not bad. I think it'd be fine to live in, especially, you know, it's got plenty of room for all your stuff. You know, we haven't been by Ariel in forever. Let's go see what's up with titanium these days. I mean, React, I'm solo right now, but I'm sure through the power of friendship and, you know, promise of payment, I could probably get some fine people. Why? What you got? Tell me about this idea. React, am I gonna get a visit? Yeah, Rue, tell me about her. Or is this like a... Hold on, is this like a channel or like a wife or girlfriend setup? It's always nice when someone reads stuff to you, you know? I should put in like a very slow quantum drive and just like read to you guys. That's right, Coyote. You know, React, funny you bring that up. We actually did that the other day. We stuffed a Fury inside the caterpillar. And we're so tickled and excited to get got at SMO 18 just to drop a Fury. And we never got got. I might do it again. I might pop the Fury over here at Bezdek. Oh, a lovely lady voice. Wait, hold on. Is that like an AI thing? You just like text to speech it? Man, I thought you had someone who was like reading stuff to you, like out of the goodness of their heart. Hi, as far as the friend one goes, you mean like the C2? Because I will say, the C2 does have a better interior for, like, probably just living. Like, it's got a nice booth. It's got, like, a little Pizza Hut-style dining booth. Past that, just... I don't know. The Caterpillar, like I said, is also old. It needs a major redesign. No, like it's Charlie. Charlie's in the game. What up, Charlie? Good afternoon, guitars. I mean, React, if you really want to, I can always, you know, relocate to SMO 18. Seems like it's a slow day for you guys, too. No, Rue. I don't think they're avoiding. React, you guys aren't avoiding me, are you? Was it something I did? You know, a drink does sound lovely. Arena Commander? I'm going to assume that's Arena Commander, not Assassin's Creed. You've been shooting people in Arena Commander and or Assassin's Creed. Yeah, go for it. I should still have friend space. It's gonna feel weird, like, letting you guys onto the ship willingly. Alright, so what we're gonna do is buy whatever Laranite they have, what little of it. Explore the buildings. come back, see if there's any more laranite, and then leave with whatever we can get. Holy crap. Man, you can tell it's the end of a patch. Look at that. You know, Coyote, I think you can. I think you can. Look at all that free stuff. Free stuff. Free stuff. Honestly, you know, if we had a... you know what, Coyote? Let's experiment. Let's get scientific. Oh, Rue, I'm sorry. Yeah, let's corroborate that firsthand. And the car goes in that one. Okay. Thank you, Motherfig. Thank you, and a wonderful Friday to you. Hi, it can be. The thing about, like, a middle amount of SCU is that you're going to be kind of restricted onto what is very profitable. Like, okay, if you're just looking to trade to be like a space trucker, that's fine. Like, I mean, you can only do that with any ship and still make, you know, enough dollars to live. But if you're trying to do something like profit per hour, or why is this one locked? Or like, say, you want to make more money trading than what you could running missions, you'll start to run into that issue where doing missions or other things makes a lot more money than what you would be making with trade. And one of the things that you're going to see the largest amount of profit in, gold, is also heavily pervaded by pirates and or people who just want to blow stuff up. So you can definitely get started with 100 SCU. I assume you're probably looking around like a Freelancer Max or an MSR or things like that, and you can make money with that. I mean, even running barrel isn't bad in those. It's just, I wish you had more options, you know? I wish there were more overlaps.
Welcome to the
Hey, kid.
Vehicle Retrieval System. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Oh, kid. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry,
Your
kid.
insurance claim
Oh,
has been sent.
you had to learn. I'm so very sorry. Yeah, no. Kiss Players was pretty much universally reviled. I'm so sorry that I had to spread that knowledge to you. Really, Eden? That's weird. Everything was just out. And yeah, React, it's not the fastest. I mean, if you just want to meet me around Loreville and load up there, that's fine. I'm just going to do some first-hand testing to see if my Fury can load in and I can still buy cargo. And Raymond, good to see you, man. Uh-oh, let me out, there we go.
Goodbye.
Hey,
Welcome
Karsten.
to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Yeah, that's the other thing, too. Like what Carl said, it's gold location. There's only 2 gold locations. One on Daymar, one on Microtech. And, they are highly patrolled. You know, Coyote, I did. Like, I like how they try to be so hardcore while the music is so calm at the same time. Like, where they use their music to summon the giant flying guitar to fly through rock space or whatever it was. Raven, not yet. I do have the timer started though. We're at 1 hour 38 minutes. I had some cereal earlier. All right. See, Rue, at that point, it just becomes friends in space. Speaking of, should I load this backwards or forwards? I guess this way you can actually get to it. I need to bump up a little bit more, though. React, you can pull out of something backwards, right? I probably wouldn't go with gold first off, especially if you want to chill. Barrel would probably be the next best thing. Actually, you know, okay, I would go probably Laranite or Barrel. And failing either of those, or if you just want a change of scenery, probably medical supplies, because since you've only got a middle amount of SCU, you could easily unload those, but those are going to a main city. Did I already open you? I did. Right. I did. Okay. I doubt the Laranites come back yet. No, it is not. Okay. I'm gonna try buying 1 SCU of titanium. Yeah, okay. So I can have a spaceship in my ship. I can have a whole spaceship on the cargo grid, no less. But I can't have a person. That's Star Citizen, baby. Yeah, React, bring yours. Like, I mean, yours is gonna be kitted better. I'm gonna pull mine out. I'm just gonna grab as much Laranite junk as I can. Yeah, exactly, Karsten. Like, why can't I have a whole spaceship inside the ship, but I can't have a people? That's what I... No, what? No, you're just red. That's what I want to know. Like, is it supposed to be like a safety regulation thing that they're using to disguise something with code? Because, like, if it's some sort of coding issue or whatever, like they introduce some new stuff and suddenly the game can't handle people, like, I get that. Like, just please tell us instead of pretending to have this infinite mysticism wisdom about stuff. It's like CIG are infinitely unknowable and mysterious. And they can't just be like, yeah, man, like, it was really messing stuff up, so we just had to disable people being inside. You know, Bruce, that's a good question. I believe so, because they count as no longer being on the ship's gravity grid. So that should be fine. I guess we'll find out here in a little bit. Yeah, React, let me pull this thing out. Raymond, right now, I am on Ariel. Charlie, were you around back in, I want to say 2015, 2016? There was an April Fool's that I think you would be quite fond of, where they released the food truck version of the Reliance. including a fun music video for it, and like a whole thing about patch notes. Like SCU are going to be changed to standard tasty units. Something Retaliator. The game was being changed to Squadron 57 in honor of the catch-up. Yeah, no worries, React. I mean, I gotta go to Loreville anyway, so if you want to meet me at Loreville, that'll work. Ooh, you know, let's go have fun with that. Why not? I haven't got to really use this thing a lot. Actually, before I go, I need to change some things. Guns. We'll put those there. And then put that on comms, because my screen gets frozen whenever some... Oh, he went away. Oh, he went away. Come on. He's still got to be there, right? Honestly, no. The community price alerts very rarely do anything for you. Like... Man, I got all excited. I was gonna go... shoot. Because, like, the community price alerts only work for medical supplies, distilled spirits, and food. Food is a trash commodity that barely makes money, even in a C2. Distilled spirits... I mean, you can make more money with them now that people aren't really running them as much, but you're still not going to make much. And medical supplies... Oh, that's a sore subject. Let's put it like this. Their refresh rate is paltry, and you're only going to be able to sell them at cities. It'll pop up and tell you that a station desperately needs medical supplies, but it turns out they only need 5. So you go, great, what do I do with all the other ones now? We'll just nestle this right here. That way it's not in the way of anybody. Man, I was really upset. I wanted to go shoot that guy. All right, let's see if we have anything now. Raven, not right now. I think it just kind of chooses the way that it wants to load. $66. That's whatever, I'll take it. Take that, load the rest of the titanium, and get out of here. Yeah, hi. So the thing is, hi. What the alerts tell you is that a place is out of stock, as in they don't have any at all whatsoever. So a station might be like, help, help, or totally out of medical supplies. But their full demand might only be 5 or 10 SCU. You load up your hauler with 100 crates, and you get there, and they go, thanks, we only need 5, and then you're left with 95 crates you gotta unload elsewhere. Like, that's a problem, is they don't tell you in the alert how much they need, only what they're paying. So, like, let's just look. Let's look. Commodity price alerts. So, processed food. They're overstocked at these places, which that's always how it's going to be. And they're understocked at all these places. Now, let's look at something. One, we're still in unit prices, not SCU. So, they're paying... You got to buy for 120. You sell for 156 at Everest Harbor, which is only $36 profit per box per SCU. Problem is, and let's just, you know, let's just go look. Let's just go look. Let's go do some math right now. Hi. Everest Harbor. Sorry, I'm looking up Everest Harbor. Everest Harbor. Uh-huh. No, not Everest Harbor, Platinum Bay. Go away, go away, go away. Sorry, I'm off on another screen so I can pull this up. Alright, so anyway. Yeah, their maximum's not gonna be that big. Now, food you can unload anywhere, but... let's pull up another one. Because I think their maximum was like, what? 2,000 STU across all servers, which is still high, but... distilled spirits! Oh, look! Look! Baijini Point. Let's go look up distilled spirits at Baijini Point. Let's just see... oh, hey, look, they only take 160. So you show up, and, yeah. You know, they're not going to take everything. Now, a medium trader could still do it, but you're not making special money off of it. There's no reward for following those, so it's just a waste of time. Oh, React, I'm sorry, man. I get that sometimes. That's one of the reasons I stick around the Australian servers, is because they always let me in. Nice, React. Did I close that? Nah. Oh well, it'll close in transit. Yeah, if you just want to meet me at Lorville, and then if you just want to dock in the air, we can do that. Because you still gotta travel. I gotta make it to Lorville to sell the stuff. And away we go. Tell you what, after you get loaded in, we'll go to SMO 18. See if there's anybody running around there. Because if all I'm grabbing is gold, then, you know, leaves plenty of room for the Fury. Yeah, sadly not ramming. Like, it pretty much all loads in a linear way. Hi, are you looking at like food? Because with food, yeah, now food is terrible. Food, you pretty much have to have a bulk hauler to make anything on. But if you're running something like, hold on, I gotta pull up my old sheets now. I should have time while we're flying in. There we go. All right, so let's say you've got 120 SCU. All right. If you were hauling something like barrel, where the best profit per SCU, which is running from Microtech to Orison, would be right at or right under $600 per SCU, which would be about $71,000 in profit. Now, you know, prices will fluctuate, and you can do other runs of that which are faster but pay less. And that's with, again, with 120 SCU. Hey, Vanderlid. Cutlass Black and 500k. Ooh, man, I'm gonna tell you, it's hard to run with a Cutlass. It is really hard to run with a Cutlass. Besides drugs, like, your legal commodities are pretty much gonna be gold or what you can steal from other people. Like, right now, Vanderlid, the economy is so basic and bare bones that if you are trying to participate in it legally, you pretty much need a triple-digit SCU ship. And I hate that. Like, I want to see market viability for small ships. And I hate that. I want it to be better, you know? I want it to be... Like, I want to be able to show up with any ship and still make $1 that's worth it. Like, they sold the Aurora CL as a starter mercantile ship, as a trader with 6 SCU, and then you show up in the game with like 40 or 60 SCU, and it's like, well, I can't really make anything with this. Hey, wait. That's right. I say that, I'm probably gonna help some fine friends move this weekend. Hey, Migs.
You are leaving the safe zone. Warning, you are leaving the safe zone.
All right, let's go sell this stuff off while React makes his way this way. Yeah, now, like what Karsten said, the Taurus is an excellent ship for dipping your toes into trade. Now, you know, at the same time, when I think about trade and making a profit, my mentality is that you should be able to make more than you can with missions, because you're risking your own money. Like, if I lose out on a mission, I'm out of time. If I lose out on trading, I'm usually losing 5 or 6 times more than what my profit would be. So I feel like the actual profit should be pretty good. And you might not agree with that, and that's fine. You know, different doctrines for different folks. So, like, you know, like a lower end profit might be fine. Because, like, okay, let's say you ran barrel. Like, let's say you didn't feel like getting shot, and you ran barrel in a Cutlass Black. And the max profit you're gonna make off that barrel is $27,500 a run. Now, again, that is Microtech to Orison. That's a long drive. That's a very long drive. But, you know, for a Cutlass, it's not pretty bad. Like, you toss an XL1 in there, your quantum is $6. You know? Like, really, your largest thing is the time involved.
Step away from the platform.
Yeah, Van, tell us about the salvage trick.
Now arriving. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding.
A fish, you buy a bigger ship? And yeah, Coyote, like, I want the hauling missions that we have in Elite Dangerous, where it's like, hey, buddy, I got like 3,000 crates of burritos. Yeah, that's what they are, burritos. And we need you to haul it. It's like, oh, well, I've only got 16 box spaces. And it's like, well, then you're making a lot of trips, ain't you? Like, I love those missions. Yeah, Fishhead. A whole city made of barrel. Somebody knows my feelings about barrel.
Now arriving, Central Station. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
Now, you can make tons of money with a rock. I just don't like rock mining. Can I type today? I was getting worried when I walked through here and the guards start like pulling their guns. Correct. Hi. Now, if you steal some, you can sell it at the salvage yards. You won't make as much as you would if you're doing it legally. But illegally, you can make a profit. What am I in? I'm in the Best in Show. That's the Cutlass Best in Show. There we go. 300 SCU of Laranite. Look at that. Look at that. What a joyous day. Now, hi, if you're looking for something that is outpost to outpost, you've got a few different things you can run. Processed food, chlorine, fluorine. I would go with fluorine. Not worth a lot, but it'll pay for itself. Iodine, technically, but don't touch iodine. Iodine won't even pay for fuel. Oh no, titanium's not the most worthless, and sometimes I'll do a different run just for a change of scenery, because like I don't really need the money, you know. Like I'm at 10.3 mil. I've got just about every ship I could want because I've robbed myself of advancement in this game by buying stuff with real money instead of just waiting for them to come out. You know, Matt, probably. Which reminds me, I should go practice for my my tournament later today. I've got a week and 1 day. A week and 1 day. Man, I'm excited for that tournament. Yeah, Raymond, like I always end up going to the same place.
Now arriving, TISA Spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
The best commodity for going to different jurisdictions. I mean, barrel would be one of those. Gold, easily. Buy gold out of Microtech. You want the best profit, you take it to ArtCorp. And yeah, like what Carl said, titanium's good for quickly building up capital. Like it works best in a bulk hauler, like a CAT or C2. But like I just want more options, you know? I want to be able to pull stuff from cities. Like I want to go to ArtCorp and pick up a load of, you know, stuffed whales and take them to Orison. Actually, you know what? I don't trust that. I'm going to store it and then pull it back out. Matt, I am too, dude. I am too. Like, honestly, I don't even really care about the money. I mean, money's nice, but I want to see how I stack up. I hope enough people enter the competition. Because when I went to ask, they'd only had about 4 people sign up. And, I really need there to be at least 10 people. I really need there to be at least 10. Hey, Shunter. Good to see you. Yeah, and civil they are. So if anybody feels like driving to Arkansas to join a tournament, let me know. Yeah, they need at least 10 people for the air hockey tournament. Hey, Disco. And I'm going to do my best to not hit anybody. Again. Shunter, I haven't heard anything. They seem to be taking their time. Hey, Matt, you are welcome, and thank you for showing up and being here. I mean, you guys are the ones really doing the work, you know? Hey, AJ. Not yet. I'm gonna probably ask him today. I'm gonna go by and see if anybody wants to play. Matt, I wish. I wish. Hi, I vote for the Caterpillar every year. In fact, hi, I don't know if you noticed, but this is actually the original 2949 Best in Show Caterpillar that they have still yet to fix the model for, so it does this weird thing on the sides. One day they'll fix it. One day. Ba-ba-ba-bum-bum. Ba-ba-ba-bum-bum. Oh man. There's React, who is much faster than I. That's right, I am the best around. Nothing's ever gonna keep you down. You're the best. Hey, Dragnos. Yeah, hi. Like back in the day, the original competition was back in 2019. Yeah, we're still in 2019. Yeah. React, you might want to come in from the starboard side. I'm gonna lock controls. You probably want to pick something as close to the center as possible. Controls are locked. You are good to dock. I'm gonna type it too. Hey, El Guapo. I mean, AJ, I'm always gonna go Caterpillar, but I say you guys should always go for what you like, because what I like might not be what you like. And at the end of the day, the ship gets a skin, and CIG gets another marketing opportunity. Look at that. Look at that. Excellent piloting right there. The Raven. Now, they've already said they won't let the Raven. Oh, so sadly, they won't let the Raven in. I know, Guapo, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. You know, Lathamir, sadly, you might be right. You might be right. You know what I'll have to do then? I'll have to create my own mission. I'll just become insanely rich in game. And then just, like, tell people in chat, it's like, you there, peasant trucker. I require 100 whales, stuffed ones. Bring them to me on my secret lair on Microtech, and I will pay you $1. I'm sorry, I gotta roll my R's more for that one. And get more H's in words that don't have H's. Oh, Raymond, I wish the mule had got it last year. And yes, Uncivil, I do have my doors mapped to a key. I've got my locks mapped to a key, my doors to a key. You know, hi, I have no idea. I have no idea. Actually, you know, if I could be any sort of character, I would be Baron Hajad from Tachyon the Fringe. Just, you want to talk about a space case. Like, he didn't have that many lines, but holy crap, like, do you ever see a character and you just know the voice actor gave everything they absolutely could to make that character sing? Like, it's like, yeah, like it's not a big role, man. Like, we just need 3 lines for this kooky character, and this guy's like, I'm gonna pour my heart, my soul, and everything that I am into these 3 lines. Yeah, Eden? I gotta practice. I gotta eventually get some more D&D games going where I can DM them. AM, I believe that. Like, I've got my Mustang Omega from the AMD event from forever ago, but I got it because a friend bought a graphics card. And I was like, hey man, you can play Star Citizen now. And he was like, LOL. That's a scam. I'm like, no man, it's not a scam. It's totally coming out in 2 years. They said so. Answer the call 2016. But he gave me the code, so I got the Mustang. And it's just nice. Like, it's just basically a red Gamma. Hey, QR code. Man, I miss Tachyon. Tachyon was such a good game. Had Bruce Campbell doing the voice acting for Jake Logan. I am much better than what I was yesterday, man. Like, I finally got a super long night of still interrupted, but, you know, decent sleep. Like, my problem is with all the coughing and having to constantly wake up and whatnot is like, I gotta dedicate way more time to sleeping than what I used to. You know, used to like 5 to 6 hours was enough to get decent sleep. You know, 8 maximal. You know what I mean?
Quantum fuel is at 50%.
You know, Disco, probably not. I bet the best in show stuff happens before the whole sea drops. Uh-oh. Poor T-Rex. Yeah, McNugget. Oh, man, McNugget. Okay, speaking of, sorry, you said biographies. Guy played Chekhov. Forget his name. Anyway, he put an announcement out the other day about his appearance at GalaxyCon, which I wanted to go to, but I'm not going to be able to because it's a drive. But he basically said, like, come see me before I die. It's like, oh. Oh. Ah. I'm sorry. Am I blind? Am I not? Am I? There we are. Yeah, I don't think the whole A will. McNugget? No, he's still around. He's a little long in the tooth. He's still kicking. I might be thinking of someone else. Hold on.
Drive is now off.
Yeah, I'm talking about Star Trek Chekhov, just so we're, you know, we're clear. Oh, I still do. Mostly when I'm in combat, because, like, okay, let's say I've got on like this, right? I keep looking over to read. That's it, Russell. Thank you. Walter Koenig. I can never remember the dude's name. You know, like, I'm always, like, looking over here to read. And then I just, you know, I don't want to. I don't know if it gets annoying for you guys or not. Oh. Oh. Do they have gold? Is this the day that I turn to piracy? Hey, Sparkplug. Thank you, man. You know, Sparkplug, I'm gonna go do the air hockey tournament. Like, if I win, I can be like, on my birthday, no less. Hey, and Revenant. Hey, Caleb. When was Sulu? Was that Next Generation? Oh, now we're getting some scans. Not a lot of scans. I mean, we're still 8 clicks out. Yeah, I think Sulu was Next Generation, right? Like, my Star Trek is still fuzzy, but I'm learning. See, AJ wants me to hoist the black flag. Maybe. Okay, Sulu was TOS. Okay. Yeah, see, like I didn't know. Come on, give me a good scan.
Docking initiated. Docking denied. Landing.
I mean, if he's buying, he's not there. Come on. Give me a decent scan. Ah, whatever.
Landing complete. Engines
Yeah, like I know he got his own ship because I saw that in Voyager when Tuvok had his whole memory virus thing. Like, I like the setup of Voyager, but they got to come up with some wacky stuff to be able to have crossovers, because the whole point is that they're so far away. Yeah, Disco. It gets loud. It gets very loud. How you enjoying Derail Valley, by the way? Well, let me start looking around for free stuff. Might have to sit in here, though, because if there is an owner for that Andromeda, he might be doing the same thing. He might be running around looking for stuff, waiting for the next refresh. Hey, Nia. Oh, I know that feeling. I feel like I do it every day. Ah, that's fair, Disco. That's fair. Well, it is a fun game. It's just, it is definitely loud. Make sure you do yourself a favor, though, and buy the radio. And buy any orange cassette. Basically, any cassette that has orange on it or is yellow and red. You know, I should have started a timer for how long it's been. Wait, Nia did it? All these direct messages. Yeah, T-Rex. I've been here. Probably just gonna get the update. That's fine. YouTube does that like all the time. I want to say that thing's abandoned. Like, I want to run around and see if there's things to steal. But I have to babysit this. Yeah, and Civil, which, I mean, I don't mind the engine drone. And pretty much if you've got a steam engine, you need all hands on deck. Like, I am so bad at steam engines. That's right, Tom. It's Friday, the day that Rebecca Black is the strongest. What? Hold on, they just straight up added the slug today? What? 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 Raymond, I don't think it is. It's just, you know, the weird way that Andromedas are designed. Yeah, AJ. All the direct messages. Ken, how goes today, man? How goes school stuff? And thank you, AM. You know, AM. Sorry, the like button thing made me think of it. Back in the day, when I used to go to Dollar Tree, which is a chain of, you know, cheap stores here, they used to have all these ribbons, like little award ribbons, you know, mostly for kids. Like, you know, I tied my shoes today, or I cleaned my room, or what have you, stuff like that. And there's one with this tortoise looking all proud, and it says, "I like myself." And I... Holy crap, T-Rex! T-Rex! Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. Holy crap, T-Rex. Thank you, man. Thank you. Oh my god, that timing. Oh my god, that timing was top notch. That timing was top notch. Oh. That was beautiful. Thank you, man. Sorry. I was about to go on this little ramble about how we should all like ourselves, and then suddenly just blow. Ah, there we go. There's my goal. Right. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Looks like I'll have to wait for React to get back. But yeah, see, you know, the other day when I got suspended for 3 days for pad ramming, my thinking was, that being a trader, I should look to profit from the situation, if anything. So I made an animation of a cutlass stealing my pad and having a goat ram it away so that I could continue. Raymond, a pirate. A pirate is in my ship. But he's actually doing some escort today. It's React from who? Oh, thank you, T-Rex. Thank you, Ben. Revenant. I mean, if you guys want, I could just give you the clip too. Like, I mean, really, I could do that with anybody. What's up in civil? What do you mean from who? Oh, thank you, AM. Well, I mean, you know, I do like to stream Derail Valley too whenever I can. I like to branch out and do a few other games too. I've actually been getting an email or two from a place to, like, you know, show off some games, and I've been thinking about taking up on it. Hey, movies! Parker. But, you know, like, that's the thing. Okay, like, I want to make fun animations, because one, it's fun, and two, I like messing around in Filmora. Oh, and so, yeah, see, that's the thing, and Civil, that's the joke. That's the whole joke. It's like, oh, what's the acronym for? It's like, oh, that's the joke. It's from who, and I fall for that every time now. Yeah, Raymond, and he had to step out right as it came back up, but he should be back hopefully soon. Which I can't tell if he's in the... no, he's not in the Fury, because the Fury would be... Oh, T-Rex, I'm thinking I will. And it would give me a chance to try out some other games, too. There was this fun little platformer that I got an email about. You play, like, a little robot. Little cutesy... It's like a cute little, like, computer platformer. And, that seemed kind of interesting. Nia, of course I know about Abbott and Costello. I had Abbott and Costello on radio. Like, I had the original radio shows. But back in my day, it was Who's on First. Aw, kid. Thank you, man. I'm sorry I can't be there tomorrow. Like, if I had the money, I would jet set up there. Oh, and Revenant. Okay, so I like to say robot as robot. It's like, oh, there's a bunch of them robots running around. And unfortunately, it has kind of replaced the way that I say robot as robot. I mean, in Civil, that's fair. Like, I'm trash at fighting games. And the reason I'm trash at fighting games is because I don't play them. Ah, he's back. Actually, Nia, that was one of my things. I grew up with a ton of radio shows, like Lum and Abner. That was a big one for me. It's the Lum and Abner Show. Or Philip Marlowe. From the pen of Raymond Chandler, outstanding author of crime fiction, comes his most famous character as CBS presents The Adventures of Philip Marlowe. Had a lot of Philip Marlowe. Yep, that works. Well, that totally works. I kind of go and just fly off, but if we stick around... And we've already stuck around for several minutes, we might as well Stick around for more, right? See, in Revenant, I don't know that one. T-Rex, I found a few decent ones. I haven't purchased yet. I was gonna purchase like closer toward, but I've actually found some good-looking ones on Amazon. For a brief alcohol-fueled moment, I thought about finding some of those like furry suit creators like on Etsy. Like, yeah. So like, I'm gonna need you to make me a lobster, like a lobster persona, yeah. But I decided that was silly. Like, I'm only using it for like 2 days. Oh, and Revenant, of course I am. Always fall for the sunk cost fallacy. 3 stuff, 3 stuff. Oh man, Laurel and Hardy. Yeah, I never got to see Laurel and Hardy. Like, I always heard about it, but never got to see it. Oh, Pete, I used to listen to them all the time, too, when I worked at the pharmacy. You know, I spent about 40 hours a week on the road, sometimes, you know, 50 or 60. And that was one of my friends going back through and just listening to, like, Lum and Abner or, like, old horror shows. And mostly a lot of Philip Marlowe. It's like, CBS brings you tonight's exciting story. The medium was rare. That's a fun one right there. All right, we're gonna go check, see if the gold's back. Oh, that's odd. You guys see that? Just a thing loading in the air. Oh, Adam, no. I'm going to stick around for the second load at best, which will probably be like 60 SCU. And then we're going to clear out of here. One, I've got a Fury in there, and if I stuff that thing full of gold, then the Fury can't get out if we get attacked. And two, you know, that's going to probably take an hour to fill up. See, Raymond, that one passed me by. Gerald Moore was my guy. Yeah, and Civil, they sure did. Yeah, movies? What'd you get? Those are the only other two. I guess I could check the Platinum Bay. Yeah, Tom. See, it almost makes me want to fly a Carrack. That way, like, I know that my, I know that I can put it in a dedicated hangar without SCU getting in its way. Like the Fury, yeah, Fury fits in a Carrack, right? Oh, movies, that sounds wonderful. And again, Tom, thank you so much. I guess I'll steal this box. Everywhere you go, you should always steal everything and leave it in local. Because you never know when you might need it when you're in the area. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I unmelt my Carrick? Or just earn the Carrick in game? Because it's like, what, 26 million? Movies, that is amazing. Like getting 4K in Star Citizen with double-digit frames, period, is amazing. You know, Kim, that's a good question. See, Adam, I'm not a big Carrick fan, but it is nice to have the dedicated hangar feature. Yeah, like the Carrick would actually hold more cargo because with a Fury in there right now, I mean, we're losing, what is that, across? Oh, the glare. 1, 2, 3. Let me see an alert. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16. All right, so that's 16 across. That's a lot of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's 5 times 16? Hold on, I'm just gonna pull my phone. 5 times 16. Give me a calculator. Someone can do that in their head, but that someone is not me. I'm losing about 80 SCU. So that's still slightly more, but then I actually have to worry about divvying it up. You know, Coyote, that would be fun. Oh, Coyote, you know what I have to do? I have to find some cute lobster design to put on my jacket now. Or just remake my jacket. I have to put the little lobster on there. How much is the SCU on the 890? Yeah, Carl, the full, I mean, yeah, because that's just what it's taking up, because you got to think about the space around it. You know, Parker, what would be really fun is to make the original CitizenCon jacket from 2018, the really crappy one they gave us, and then just wear that around. Come on, refresh, refresh. See, movies. I actually used to be really good at math when I was in school. Up until I hit junior high. And then I got a teacher that went to school with my dad. And it turns out my dad had been an absolute terror to her. And honestly, she probably deserved it. She was a terrible, terrible person. To me, anyway. And my math nosedived. And through some cruel twist of fate, I got her 3 years in a row. And I went from being in advanced math to having to desperately catch up. And I heard such wonderful phrases like, "You're just like your father, you'll never amount to anything." It's like, this is what bad breeding leads to. And just terrible things like that. So, suffice to say, I didn't do very well with math after that. Oh, honestly, Nia, that doesn't sound that bad. And if you're running gold, it's not like you're gonna fill up anyway. Carrick does have superior speed. I like my Caterpillar more. Ah, Coyote, there we go. We give it a tail. Oh yeah, and Revenant, she was terrible. She was terrible. Oh, Ken, we had some rough teachers. Dude, like, man, I cannot stress how bad some of these teachers were. Well, Adam, I don't plan to.
100%. Launch.
That is true, Adam. I cannot defend myself solo.
Landing gear.
Oh, Coyote, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Oh, Carl, that's terrible, man. You know, like back in early school, like I went in for pretty much anything I could extra. And like, you know, like it wasn't just the teachers. Like once I hit about 12, 13 years old, like even with like all the puberty stuff, like everything went to crap suddenly. Just, you know, with life. And then, you know, things just kept getting worse and worse. And it's like, oh, wow, I wonder why he's doing so poorly in school. And it's like, my mom kicked me out, you dingbats. I ain't got a home. Like, it's like I walked to school. God, like, there was a time like my mom ran me out of the house and I hadn't even finished like changing clothes from a shower, so I was literally shirtless. Like I had shorts on and no shirt, and like she had ran me out of the house, and I had to walk to my grandmother's in town, which was like 3 miles away, and I had to go to school in like my grandmother's blouse. Like, you know how embarrassing that was? And the same math teacher's like, oh, you don't have your homework, I see. Do you have anything? And it's like, no. Get kicked out of the freaking house. What do you expect? Oh, you boy. It's like, lady, I'm homeless right now. Well, that was boring. Oh, Raymond, I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, like, you know, that whole age, because it's like, okay, puberty's already bad enough. And two, like, who named puberty? That's such a dumb name. And like maybe it just sounds bad because of all the connotations that get built up with it. Or like hormones. Who named that word? Like, I don't care if it has some sort of like root word or whatever, but that is like, I'm sorry. Nobody ever wants to hear that. Yeah, exactly, Ken. Exactly. Dude, like, okay, I had my hand broken, actually, in junior high. Like, it wasn't a super bad break, but, you know. And, So I was in a, what do you call it, like a splint or whatever, and it was my left hand, which I'm left-handed. And it's like, I'm sorry, I can't write this stuff down. And like she still failed me on a few assignments because of that, instead of working with me. Like anything she could do to come for my jugular, which, again, you know, as bad of a teacher she was to me, she did have to deal with my dad. So, like, I get it that she wants to take all that out. But do it to him, man. Like, I didn't do any of that stuff. I didn't do any of the junk that he did. Oh, yeah, Parker, I got beat up. And listen, okay, that sounds sad, but I really, really deserved it. I did something super cheeky, and I got punched a lot, and while trying to shield myself, I had my hand punched hard enough where I had some hairline fractures. However, I promise you, Parker, what I did, I can't really go into detail about it, but I really did deserve it. Like, everyone was fine, but I had ticked off a friend in a way that, again, I entirely deserved. And I'm not doing that whole, like, abusers accidentally defending the people that abuse them thing. Like, I promise I deserve this one. I was being a cheeky little jerk. And, yeah. That's right, movies. Tell you though, I hope I get to keep my hairline for as long as possible. You see, Carly, it might come from the Greek word hormao. That sounds like a chili company. But I feel like we could have maybe came up with a new word. We didn't have to have a root word. See, Raymond, like, okay. Like, I don't get that. Like, you know, you deal with a bunch of bullies and stuff in school. But like, and I know I've done it. Like, I know I have bullied people too. Like, everyone does it in some form or fashion. But it's like when you're in school and a kid will bully you for anything. Like, you might have a funny sounding name and they will just like slaughter you for it. Or like, you know, a kid's fat and they will go beat up a kid because he's fat. And it's like, why? Why? Like, unless that kid like purposefully like stole your sweet roll or something. And at that point, it's because of theft. Like, why do kids get so, like, violently upset about this stuff? Or, like, you might, I don't know, have, like, a funny birthmark or whatever. You might just have bad hair. They'll beat you up for hair. And, you know, some people carry that into adulthood. It's like, why, my guy? Like, was it the lead in the water? It's like, look at that kid over there. He's ugly. I'm gonna go beat him up about. Like, that's not gonna fix it. If anything, that's gonna make it worse. Like, I don't. Like, I know people do it, I'm trying to figure out the why of it. Because, like, I mean, honestly, if you ask a kid why they do it, most of the time they're gonna tell you they don't know, and usually they're telling the truth. Like, they don't know why they do it. Man, school sucks, guys. Where am I? I gotta be on the far side if I'm not an armistice. Oh, there it is to the left, yeah. You see, he's alright. I want to believe him, but I'm gonna say that he probably just hasn't met him yet, and I hope he never does. Like, man, like, okay, I don't know about your guys' experience with bullies, but you know, I had bullies at school, and every time I reported them, they were just left to be ignored, and you know, things just always got worse. So, like, I'm skeptical, but I'm glad they have this in place. Now, you know, they have actually got to do something about it if stuff happens, but I'm glad they're at least taking steps. Yeah, Ken? You know, Ken, I joined choir to meet girls, only to find out to my horror that choir was separated by boys and girls. And Carl, you might have something on that, the whole never being called out. And I know a lot of people end up getting it from home, too. You kick over someone's sandcastle because you got a big brother who's kicking over yours.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Alright, controls are locked. Gonna let React out of his cage. It's alright, that is probably it, too. Like, for all the craps kids have to go through these days, especially in school, like, I am glad there is a lot more awareness around it. Like, I want to get generational on you guys, but there's a phrase that I hear a lot of the time where it's like, I went through insert traumatic experience here, and like, I turned out fine. Kids should have to go through the same. It's like, my guy, you did not turn out fine. Like, you went through a bunch of crap that clearly affected you, and you haven't really got around to admitting it yet. And honestly, you should, man. And hoping that other people go through the same just to build character or whatever is not that great. Like, you can build character in ways that don't lead to trauma, you know? Ken, it's alright. Like, I still had fun in choir. It's just, you know, when they came to the grade school to show us what fun choir was, I just remember there were like a bunch of hot girls there. I was like, my goodness, I'm gonna join choir. That's an idea right there. And you know, you get there and it's like, we all had the exact same idea. Because I thought, man, if I'm a boy and I join choir and it's mostly girls, then, you know, yeah, good pickings.
Landing complete.
Someone will have to talk to me eventually. And that's not how it turned out at all. I was not lucky in dating in junior high or high school. Russell, you're gonna have to tell me a little bit about this anime. I'm gonna have to write it down so I remember the name. And Sergeant Rock, good to see you. Sorry, you kind of caught me in a ramble there. We see it's all right. We kind of had it reversed here. Well, you know, I live in Arkansas, so that probably makes sense. Like, as far as my town goes, Malvern, we were probably the most diverse of all the surrounding towns. However, when I say most diverse, I mean like we had one Asian kid, you know. And there was a lot of racial tension being in the South, because we had a, like, not to get into like nitty-gritty specifics, but the surrounding areas fulfill a lot of stereotypes, you know, and didn't exactly make things easy for a lot of kids, sometimes on either side. So like, I get that.
Welcome to the
Especially,
ASOP
oh man,
retrieval system.
we used to have a lot of hateful things that would happen. I had a, oh gosh, my poor grandmother married this dude who was the most racist piece of junk I have ever met in my life. Like, I'd bring a friend over when I lived there temporarily, and if this friend was not like light white 2 shades of bright, he would chase him out of his house screaming, and he was just a terrible human being. Really bad. I mean, guitars, that is true, but like, getting tough on trauma is one of those things where it's like, yeah, you might become a better person for it, but you're still asking someone to sacrifice part of their life, and sometimes the quality of that life, for the better. You know, it might lead to better things eventually on down the road, but you're asking people to sacrifice for hardship, which is just, I don't know, not a thing that I agree with at times. Like, I've gone through a bunch of stuff that I never want people to go through, and yeah, it's given me a unique viewpoint on it. But if I could be like, if I could go back in time and not go through a lot of that, I would do it in a heartbeat. I would gladly do it in a heartbeat. Oh yeah, I can. Like, you know, that's the fun of it too. You know, you meet all kinds. Yeah, see, that was it, Rue. Like, you know, my friend in school. Like, I'm not gonna, you know, name anybody because internet. But he was the only Chinese kid at our school. Like, even really considered the only Asian kid at our school. And he'd get stuff all the time. And, you know, like, he did a good job of outwardly shrugging it off, but I know it had to affect him at least a little bit. You know, dude came all the way over from China, and like, you always want to make friends. And like, you know, like, people weren't too bad to him or anything, just stuff would sneak in. And I mean, I say that, like, we had welding class with kids from other schools, and they were awful to him, but they also got set on fire, so. See, T-Rex, I want to go check out Australian Malvern. Like, I want to go to Melbourne and check out Malvern. Like, hey guys, guess what? I too am from Malvern. And when they're like, eh, no, you're not. Like, I am from Malvern, Arkansas. Man, oh man. Look at all that. I totally forgot to see how much we actually made. Yeah, see, sorry, like in school, like, when I was in school, like, we had a friend from China, and then in high school, this other dude moved from India, and, like, we all hung out together and whatnot, and, oh, dude, I felt like trash, though. I felt awful, because, like, we had open campus, because our lunchroom didn't work half the time, and, like, we'd pretty much go to Burger King. We'd all pile into my car. We'd go to Burger King every day. And, like, we invited the dude from India with us. He was like, yeah, sure. And, like, we get there and we order, like, 20-some-odd burgers between all of us. Not 20, but you know what I mean. I'm like, hey, you know, what do you... I'm gonna call him Armand for the sake of the conversation. Like, hey, Armand, like, what do you want, man? And, you know, we were a bunch of idiot kids. We didn't know anything at the time. He's like, oh, do they have anything vegetarian? Like, nah, man, it's a burger place. It's like, oh, I can't really have a burger or my mom will cry. And then suddenly we all realize the optics, like, oh. Right. And, oh, we all felt like pieces of crap. We all felt terrible because, like, I'm not gonna give up eating a burger, but I'm not, you know. We could have done things better. You got a job at McDonald's later, which he's like, yeah, but it's McDonald's. It's not even like really real meat, really. And it's like that's fair, Armand. That's fair. But yeah. And, you know, he used to get people making fun of him all the time, too. It's just people will find any reason to pick on him. Oh, Mother Vig, we actually just dropped off some gold. Yeah, that's kind of it, AJ. That's it. And it's like, you know, oh, I went through it, so other people should have to go through it. Like, that's the thing. Like, okay. There's this show that I enjoy called God, the Devil, and Bob. And the animation is horrendous. It's like one of those early 2000s American animations. And there's a nice... I'm going to have to paraphrase it because I can't remember the whole thing. But essentially, like, you imagine like a long line of like parents throughout the whole ages, all going back to the very first ones. And each parent has to pass along this punch. And you can't stop it, but the best thing you can do is try to soften the punch. Like, you go through sometimes some very terrible things, or just doing without. But you hope to be able to give the best, you know, passing on of things to your kids that you can, so they don't have to go through it. Now, they're still going to take hits. They're still going to get punched. But you hope that at the end of the day, you can give them something that you didn't have. You know, like my dad went through crap that he never got to tell me about. And so on and so forth. On down to, you know, some poor caveman descendant. He's like, oh my god, look at this berry farm I've made. Like, back in my day, like, I had to go gather berries and look for ones and make sure I had the right berries. And now, my child, my fortunate child, Ugbug, has his own collection of berry bushes. And he doesn't have to go far off to find berries. Ah, life is good. Sorry, I kind of deviated from my whole, actually quoting the show. But anyway, the point is, you know, going through stuff, but not trying to validate it by having other people go through it. Ooh, reclaimer moving in. Like, you know, I feel like things are decent in my life now.
Thank
They
you.
were really crappy as a
Please
kid.
proceed.
But like, I don't want anybody to go through that. That's just mean. Now, I have met some very hoity-toity people, and, you know, their version of things being very bad seemed to pale in comparison to my things of being very bad. But at the same time, that still affects them. You just have to be like, hold up now. Like, you're saying they were out of chocolate? It's not that bad. It's annoying. You say that, I go to a place you're all out of chocolate, I get upset. Why is... There we go. Yeah, see, that's the thing too, guitars. Like, a lot of that leads to bullying. Tell you what, though, I wasn't gonna go out of my way to help him out. I mean, you're the one coming after me. Oh man, see, Rue, that's got to be crushing too. Like, okay, even if he's making a joke, like, I don't think people remember how sensitive kids are. And I'm not saying, like, you know, oh, like being a namby-pamby. Like, when you're a child, you don't have filters set up. Like, this is your first time really experiencing the world. Like, when you're scared, you're terrified. When you're happy, you're ecstatic, and like when you're angry, you want the whole world to burn. Like, as a child, you don't have those filters and world weariness in place.
Landing gear up.
Like, you are... So like, when someone says something even slightly mean, like even as a joke, like, it might be like a funny little put down, but to a child, like to a small child, that can be world devastating. And then it's just, oh, you know, oh, he's just sensitive. They kind of disconnect. And that's even if they're just doing it in good fun. When they actually mean it, like when you've got someone, you know, actively being cruel, oh my God, the way that will destroy a child and give you like a therapy bill. Exactly, motherfucker. Like, it's raw emotion. You know, once you've had several experiences in the world, you build up that bit of a filter. You can actually take that, or, you know, watch a scary movie and whatnot. And I feel like a lot of adults forget how easy it is to dismantle a child emotionally. I mean, Gold, that's fair. I mean, some people just want to see the world burn. That's, you know, that's a fair cop. We are on the dark side, aren't we? There we go. Sorry, I feel like I'm getting emotional there. Rue, did he apologize? Was he trying to make a joke, or was he just being like a Cotton Hill? Because, like, man, I have no idea what's going on in Gen Chat, but that was a sentence. Man, that is a sentence. And Nuts, good to see you, man. Sorry, I've been kind of rambling on that. See, Rue, that's I get it. I kind of get the, you know, like the he's out of line, but he's right feel there. Because, you know, sometimes it's just like you know, he's misguided, but he's got the right enthusiasm. I get that. That's a fair cop. Still though. AJ, I'm not. I just, you know, I have questions that I don't want the answer to as far as that general chat goes. Oh yeah, no, so we're talking about, like, you know, childhood trauma, bullies, things like that. You know, bullies will zero in on anything and be merciless. And the thing is, like, you know, like, why? You know, why? Like, why? What? I guess sometimes you just want to be mean, and you have to find, like, the justification, I guess, is a good way to put it. I mean, sometimes you just want to take something out on somebody, and you just have to formulate a target and the reason for said target. Oh yeah, Raymond. Like, I got picked on a lot in school because I was tiny. I was that soft, sensitive kid. I mean, everybody gets picked on at some time or another. Oh yeah, AJ, kids are cruel. Kids know how to go for the kill. Oh yeah, T-Rex. I mean, like, I'm not gonna, you know. Thank you, kidney medicine reminder, as I was gonna go into a thing. Well, I guess it's med time. Be like, I'm not gonna, like, you know, defend them like, oh, this is the reason why. So you have to be easy on them. Like, I get it, but, like, my dude, I got my own problems. Like, my guy, I'm in kindergarten. I gotta color this picture of a piano and 6 cats or whatever. And you're making things harder. I don't really remember what I did in kindergarten, but I'm pretty sure it involved coloring. All right, give me a second. Let me swallow these meds. And Flaky, I actually have an escort, so I guess we could take some action. In fact, Flaky, I'm headed to SMO 18 right now in the hopes of action. Ugh, sorry. Had to get this down. Oh, yeah, T-Rex. Yeah, no, definitely not defended. Just, you know, it's an explanation. Not an excuse, just an explanation. I now know why the mean kid hits. Well, Rue, I am glad things got better, man. Shoot, I remember when I was a kid. Okay, this is gonna sound dumb, but I got made fun of for not having a southern accent. Like, I'd show up to a place, and they're like, "Where are you from? You're not from around here, are you?"
Quantum fuel is at 25%.
And that used to just boggle me so much. Like, I'll lean into an accent, you know, now. But just like as a kid, like getting made fun of for not having an accent. Like a southern accent, just so we're being clear. And it's like, yeah, man, guess what? I grew up on a TV because I had absent parents. And I learned to speak from Tom Brokaw. Whatever was on TV. Usually Wishbone. Yeah, uncivil. Like, that's a thing down here. Like, oh my god. Dude, uncivil, I got the 3rd degree from a lady at McDonald's several months back, dude. I'm at McDonald's at 5 in the morning, just wanting a chicken biscuit. Oh, hello. Hey, look who it is. Scarly. And like, I pull up to the first window to pay.
Quantum drive is now on.
And I go to hand her my card. I'm like, "Good morning." And she goes, "You're not from around here, are you?" It's like, "You live here? What street you live on?" There's just this thing also where, for some reason here, and maybe it's this town specifically or what, but whenever you introduce yourself, you're also supposed to tell people what street you live on. Like, I don't know if it's like some sort of thing so people know that you don't live in like a bad neighborhood, or it's like, "Oh, I can be trusted because I live in this part of Pine Bluff Street," or whatever. But she's like, "What street you live on? Who's your family?" And it's like, "Lady, this is a McDonald's at 5 in the morning. Like, I'm here for a chicken biscuit." "Yeah, AJ, like, you're supposed to tell people what street you live on." You're like, "Ah, yes." It's like, I live on 3rd Street. It's like, "Oh, you're trash then." But it's a thing here. And it might just be a Malvern thing. It might not be a Southern thing, but it is a thing here. And it's so annoying. A Valkyrie? React, I don't know if you're interested, but there's a Valkyrie. I don't know if he's buying gold. He's not buying a lot of it. Exactly. AJ's like, "Do we like him? Do we put a hole in him?" Oh, Raven. Yeah, we didn't have anything like that. Nothing like that. I can't even target my fear. Did he make it out? All right, Flaky. All right, he's out. Yeah, Russell, go for it, man. Yeah, tell me about this anime if you got time. Oh, Carly, it's all right. I've had plenty of experience with a Carrack. I just, like, I used to own one. I flew it a lot. I just didn't, I couldn't get into it. Hey, Scott. Well, Raven, why would you, okay, if you're an industrialist, why would you educate any of your working class? After all, you want them to keep working for you. Like, no one's ever going to educate you in a way where they can get away from you or no longer depend on you. What? Hold on. Russell, for whatever reason, that just deleted everything. Hold on. Let me figure out why it's doing that. Russell, if you can still hear me, Stream Elements has gone cray-cray. Let me land and undo whatever it is it just did.
Landing gear down.
Yeah, Caleb, have a good night, man. Sleep well. Sleep well. And Russell, I'm so sorry. Let me... I don't know why Stream Elements just did that. I think it has deleted, like, literally everything you just said. I can undo it. I just have to get down to the ground. Also wondering what's going on with this Valkyrie. I mean, React, I don't know if you can hear me. But, I mean, if you wanna take that Val... I've got a tractor beam on me. He's parked weird. Can he even get into that thing? Alright.
Engines offline.
Hold on. Yeah, Russ, let me see what it's doing. Okay, I can read the ones that it deleted. Ah, that's what it was, Russell. The R word on the girl who's about to get. Okay, yeah, no, that word it does not like. That's why it did it. I'm sorry, man. Sorry, there's like a basic boilerplate list of words that I think it auto deletes for. Because I had one day I had someone coming in just spamming things and wanted to have it be able to delete things like that if it happened again and I was occupied. I know, uncivil. Oh, why am I? Is this microtech? Ah, yeah, Adam. Yeah, that'll happen. Yay, this again. Yeah, well, I mean, that doesn't seem like a bad basis. Yeah, I think it's just the snow hitting me. Well, guys, I'm about to be complicit in piracy. Does that make me a bad man? 29 SCU. See, okay, now I don't feel so bad. So we'll sell some of that. We'll sell some of that at ArcCorp and some of that at, what is it, Orinth? I wonder if I show up with a mix of illicit gold and legal gold, I can discern between both, right? Oh, Adam, I'm sorry. Squirrel, not too bad. Well, AJ, I was talking about going straight to the fence and selling at the fence first. Squirrel, I might be committing a light act of piracy. Yeah, AJ, I think we're gonna find out. "21 kilometers. At 21 might actually be the Valkyrie. Hopefully. Might be falling. Or I may have already hit the ground. The Valkyrie there it is, a soft death. Owner might still be on board. Well, let's go find out. I mean, okay, so let me put it like this, Ken. I'm a trucker. I'll haul anything. Sometimes that haul... Well, I'm not the one who did it. Ooh, Flaky, you gotcha. Owner is alive. Yeah, AJ. Let's see if I can unload some boxes here. I wonder. Oh, how I wonder. I'm gonna do something evil. Carly, it should be fine. I don't even know if they're rocking weapons. Don't like this frame rate I'm getting on Microtech, though. Like, if a fight starts, I'm hosed. What do you guys think? 4 up? Probably need module 4. AJ, they're not good. See, he's still alive. But with my shield up, he can only hit me if it's ballistics. So I can, do this. Yeah. Now, I kind of feel bad. React, did you get the name of that owner, by the way, of the Valkyrie? That's right, Rick. Oh, come on. Stay on. There we go. Oh, that's fair. We'll tell you what. Hold on. I think I remember. It started with a D because I thought it was deletion. I don't see him on there. Okay, I wasn't even going to apologize. I was just going to quietly send him money. That way I could still be a dirty pirate, but not apologize. Nope. Yeah, Raymond, have a good one, man. I wasn't... okay, that's a lie. I was going to send him money, but... Hey, Trigger. Okay, actually, I'm doing salvage. I did no pirating myself. I think you did, AJ. Blakey, that was a good fight to see, by the way. Just... Ion or Inferno versus a Fury just seem one-sided. Especially in atmosphere. React, I'll send you whatever this sells for, since you're the one who put the work in. Sorry, I have no idea. I think they're just gonna go towards larger boxes. Hey, Jay, if you want. I think it's only 30 SCU, though. Hey, Trippy. I fly a Caterpillar. And if you're buying one in game, it's like 4.7 million. Outside of game, and I'll admit I bought mine with real money. These days, well, these days they're a lot more expensive. These days they're 330. Back in the day when I bought mine, you could get it for 240. I'm sorry, AJ. Why is this one red? Lord, right now I'm just outside SMO 18 on Microtech. A Valkyrie was downed through no action of my own. I just want to make that absolutely clear. And I am salvaging. I'm salvaging the gold from it. Sadly, it died upside down. Ah, thank you, Uncivil. Okay, I'm gonna have to move that stack. Ah, that was silly of me. Could someone do the quick math and tell me how much 30 SCU of gold cost? Yeah, sure thing, Lord. You're welcome to come in. I've actually got React doing some Fury escorting right now. Ah, thank you, Lord. There he is. Nobody tell React. There we go. It'll be our little secret. You know, AJ, I do need to drink some. My water is a little low. I just wanted to grab the cargo first. Adam, you're probably right. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. What is going... Oh, that Valkyrie is not happy. That Valkyrie is not happy. Oh, that thing is not happy. What is... Yeah. Honestly, uncivil, I thought whoa, what was that? I thought I was too. I think I just need a better angle. AJ, probably. There we go. Let's drop it like that. React. It's a good thing you can't see it because it's... What in the... Killing my frames. Did I just get shoved back by a box? Did I just... Am I being nudged? Yeah, these boxes are cursed. Yeah, I think we should just do the ground. Because dropping them on the lift is not a good idea. Man, how long does it take to move 30 boxes? Oh, Death, a Ren Fair. That sounds fun. Always wanted to go to one of those. Yeah, Trippy, I'm gonna have to stop and get me some water here in a second. I thought I'd be able to get all these before I get all, you know, prunified. Yeah, see, React, if I ever become a pirate, it's gonna be post 3.20. Yeah, like, okay. I know they probably get it all the time, but I want to be one of those jerks who shows up to a Ren Fair and does the whole, like, greetings from the world of tomorrow, and then just, you know, pretend to introduce them to things like a microwave. Or actually go work at a Ren Fair and then pretend, like, I want to be the guy who pretends to be super impressed with all that stuff. It's like, hark, look, my love, a self-powered carriage. It's like, what will they think of next? Yeah, see, React, I don't know how you guys deal with all that. It's like, I know you got a whole team for getting boxes out of stuff, but still, that's just... Oh. Come on. Come on. See, Death, I figure that's probably also a thing. Like, as someone who has participated in various... I'm sorry, can I move my door? Why is it green? But as someone who's participated in nerd and geek culture, as someone who, you know, enjoys things like that, there's always that person who goes way too hard on stuff, you know? Yeah, Nia? Yeah, I probably shouldn't do that. That's fair, AJ. What's up, Adam? You know, kid, I would say yes. I would say yes. I should do this from... Russell, I think it has. I'm sorry, man. Did it actually block you from sending more messages? I saw the one afterwards. Come on.
Beards of antiquity.
Hey. Uh-oh. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, man. Thank you. Sorry, Adam, you caught me while I was getting shot. Apparently we had a Gladius come in. And while my frames are bad, too. Thank you so much, Adam. Seriously, thank you. You guys are always making every name green around here. Oh, kid!
Torpedo burrito.
Thank you, kid. And then Civil, that was a Gladius. Flaky, was that you? Uh-oh. No, no, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Why does it do that? Oh, I've got a whole row that I can... Oh, no. Nope, stop, stop, stop. Stop. Yeah, some of these boxes are, cursed? Like, I'm trying to reel this one in, and it's just... I'm just gonna let that stay where it lands. There we go. Hey, Dad! Thank you, Dad. Heck yeah, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. Seriously, thank you, guys. And Ken, I'm gonna have to, man. It is warm again. I mean, it's Arkansas, so it's always warm. I don't think there's anything left in there. Oh, hey, look, it's Mordacious. He's a legend on the Australian service. Yeah, nuts. Like, that was not a long-lasting fight. Like, I know the time to kill these days is very low. Oh, there's one box. There's one box.
Engines online.
Oh, it's worth it, AJ. It's worth it. And besides, I gotta get that box. Oh, the wind's gonna get me. Wind might not get me. Ah, it's civil. I've got moderate damage. Hopefully I can repair. And probably Adam. Actually, I could probably do that from up top. Oh, it's loud. Oh, it's loud. Yeah, Carly, I'm going for that one. Just gotta... No box left behind. It just does not like me being close to this Valkyrie. Come on. Come on, box. Stop freaking out. Yeah, Muzz, as soon as I get close to this Valkyrie, it's all terrible. When I don't look at it, I'm good. Like I'm having to fight this box. There we go. React, if you can hear me, I'm putting 2 in the 2 on the table for you. Yeah, Muzz, it's honestly just certain things in the game grinding it to a halt. Because like when I'm in here, everything's good. As soon as I look at that wreck, it's trash. And yeah, kitten, you're good. I mean, Carly, that's fair too. All right. Back to SMO. That's Calhoun. Yeah, can have a good one, man. Hopefully things go good. That's alright. Thank you, man. Thank you, Sorright. And so far, they've been fairly profitable.
Landing complete.
Thank you, man. All right, get some repairs.
100%.
All good. Let's get some cargo. Kitten, did you want an invite? Oh, Flaky, I'm sorry. Well, I'm kind of sorry. That Fury is pretty tough in atmosphere. And Lord, I realize I never sent you a oh, right. React, could you either invite Lord Triggerfinger and CDR Kitten, or make me party lead so I can do it? Either way. See, Flaky, that's why I feel like I need to practice in mine. Get experience with it, learn how to use the thing. It's been a long time since I've shot anything. Well, you know, regularly. Usually I just kind of... oof right into him, you know? Well, yeah, I mean, like, you know, I enjoy the fight, and I'm sad that he lost. He's my friend. Uncivil they may have back in the day. They really may have. Negative, Nia. That would be Carly's. Or endgame Sydney Marcola. Flaky, I'm good with it. I enjoy it. I also just want to get off Microtech because the snow kills my frames. Hey, Bob. Good to see you, bud. How is Friday treating you? All right. Let me... see this kitten... Charlie, you are one. I don't know if you're still here. There he is. Sorry, I know I told Lauren I'd send him one forever ago. I forgot all about it. Alright, React, let me move those boxes. Yeah, Bob, not too bad. Yeah, Muzz. Kitten, I'll send this back down for you. Unless I'm living in the past and you're actually on board. I love the way it likes to do these. No, Bob, I'm sorry. I totally forgot. I'm sorry, man. That one's on me. Uh-oh. Don't know if you guys can hear me, but OBS conked out for a second. Nope, 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 nope. Back up, back up. There we go. Alright, let's blow this town. See, Bob, that does sound interesting. You know, I kind of miss listening to old Fintroll back in the day. You guys remember Fintroll? Like Finnish folk metal music. Trollhammerin was like one of their biggest things.
Launch complete.
Motherfig, not yet. I mean, just slowly do a few things, one thing at a time. All right, back to ArcCorp we go. I say that. Maybe I should unload the stolen gold first. What do you guys think? Stolen gold first? Because if we get shot while unloading it, then, you know. Well, I don't want to get shot. Ah, screw it. Let's do that. Where does gold go? Samson and Sons? I'm pretty sure it's Samson. If that's the case, we're going to the same neighborhood anyway. Yeah, because, like, what if I get scanned? And they're like, oh my god, he's a criminal. Then I just lose the gold. Yeah, you're right, Parker. We gotta do the science. Oh, Phaedrus, my battery backup. I've got an old cyber power battery backup that I've been using. But the battery part of the backup no longer functions. And in Malvern, you know, we'll have like a half-second power outage pretty much almost every day or every other day or what have you. And, you know, if you're not using a computer, it's usually no biggie, but it's enough to shut me down. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Please tell me it's just Microtech messing me up.
Quantum drive is now on. Landing gear up.
No, it's still going.
Now off.
Oh, that's no good. Oh, we're back. Yeah, Muzz, I'm not a huge fan of Microtech myself, but man, just to watch it freeze me up like that.
Quantum drive is now on.
And it's gotta be a Star Citizen issue, because, I mean, like, I'm looking at all my stuff and I'm not getting taxed at a limit here. So in Civil, like, the DE6 Slug, is that just, like, another secondary engine attachment so you can haul more? Like, is that what I'm looking at? Also, while we're in jump, that gives me a moment. Sorry, that's me unplugging my headset there. Gives me a moment to go get some more water, because I have emptied my cup. And you should always stay hydrated. Yeah, one moment. I'm gonna be right back.
Quantum fuel is at 75%.
All right, and we're back. Hey, paid, I sure did. And I see frames are doing that random thing. All right. I might have to do a quick relog once I get to ArcCorp, because I'm not going to suffer this whole frame thing again. And yeah, they're 2 million and some change. I'd say 2.1. 2.3 if you want to afford, you know, bits for it. Nice, Coyote. It's always fun when someone's got some groovy tunes. Yeah. It's not gonna be like the other day where I dealt with this for 2 hours. There we go, Russell. Yeah, that one went through. You see, Russell, I still got, like, so many, like, basic animes to catch up on, too. I mean, really, all of them. I think I've seen, like, maybe 4 total, ever. I mean, guitars, you might be right. One, it is newer, so it's probably got a slight update. Wolf, there's not one going on that I know of, but it'll do that thing where it just kind of lags out. Alright, despite my better judgment, let's go and hit Walla. React, we might be in a 30k then. I haven't left any parties. Let's find out. B1's still good. Letting me jump. Let me double check party right quick, React. It does say I left the party. How odd. Let me remake the party? That's I don't like that. That's a weird bug. That's a really weird bug. Yeah, Nia, I'm not getting anything. Oh, I've made a mistake in trying to do this. Oh, I've made a terrible mistake. Yeah, Muzz. And has it, Silas? Oh, great. Great, great, great. My goodness, I'm getting hungry. I'm getting starvacious. Yeah, sure thing, React. Let me send it again. I'll definitely need you coming into Walla. Actually, I realize what the time is, and this might actually have to be my last run after we sell this and then sell at Area 18. Man. See, flaky, time flies by when you get shot at. Reactive at auto kick, this party system might be down, which is weird. Yeah, Lord? Well, I don't think I'm in menu. I mean, maybe my perception of reality is a little... who's here? We got something on the ground. You got it. Targeting isn't working either. Whatever that is, I can't target it, even with my targeting scans. Like, gaze-based targeting isn't even working. It's a cutter. Oh, and they're parked far away. Yeah, Lord. React, if you can hear me, I'm gonna preemptively open the doors. That way, if anything happens, you're not trapped inside. Let's just go check out this cutter. See if the owner's still about. Oh, they're here for the wreck. Man. Be nice if I could get, I don't know, the name of the owner? Yeah, see, gaze-based targeting should be working. It was working earlier. Still no name. Oh well. Sorry, was that a box? Nope, that's a rock. Why am I not pulling up? Yeah, Adam. Granted, the frames don't help either. All right. See, as soon as I get out of the seat. Inside, beautiful. We go back to silky smoothness. Well, silky smoothness in Star Citizen. Man, I hope that's somebody I know. Nia, that's you, right? I don't have to shoot somebody. That looks like you. Yeah, Lord, like... Oh, it's just Star Citizen. Yeah, Lord, let me sell this. Make sure it actually differentiates in my cargo. Hey, Berlin, good to see you, man. I'll send you. I'll try to send you a party invite. Nope. Work. There we go. Aha. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so it's not just me, React. All right. So suddenly we've both lost targeting and party. So yeah, if you show up to a place with stolen gold and legal gold, it's all just gold. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Yeah, you're probably right. I'm gonna have to go soon, though. Well, Adam, how do we know that it's affecting everyone? Oh, now I get party invite. Well, you see, Uncivil, I'm pretty sure if I show up to a normal terminal, which I'm about to do, it'll actually say that some of it's stolen. Which we're about to go find out. Because I want to find out. Can I? Oh, nope. Okay. Hold up. Is that box out of... No, they're fine. They're fine. Like, we're gonna go test that. I doubt it'll work, but that's what testing is for. I mean, Flaky of Fury can easily do that too. Sneak up and whatnot. Were you able to target the caterpillar at all?
Engines.
Yeah, like, okay. I can't... Yeah, I cannot target React at all. And apparently party chat's not going through. Interesting. Because I don't have a... okay. React, if you can hear me... Yeah, there you go. Yeah, this is Geist. Blakey, that's not a bad idea, actually.
Engines.
All right.
Launch complete.
Yeah, okay. I'm not getting any party messages then. I have apparently been hosed. Oh, well. I mean, if it's gonna go bunk on me, I guess this is the time to do it. Not at all, Flaky.
Landing gear up.
I mean, technically right now I can't see it. Let me come out of quantum. As my frames go to bye-bye. Honestly, React, I think it's the back end because party should
Quantum drive is
be
now
separate. I mean, it could also be both. Like, it's Star Citizen. Why not both is sadly a very applicable thing. And yeah, it might just be because he's inside me right now. I realize. It might be because the Fury is docked inside my caterpillar right now. But, He's not even on radar.
Quantum drive is now on.
Oh, that's nice of you, Flaky. Yeah. Laugh it up. Laugh it up. I realize that I made a linguistic boo-boo. Like, my mouth runs faster than my brain. Yeah, like, he's not even on scopes. I want to say it might be server backend one of those. It's gotta be. Yeah, React, go for it. Okay, well, I can target that 600i. I couldn't target the cutter though, which was weird. You know, Flaky, I wonder if that has something to do with it, like, entering a ship. Yeah, because, like... tell you what, React, do not take off. I'm opening the door just to look at you. And then I'm gonna wait, like, 20 seconds. Because, you know, stream delay. Flaky, I'm gonna find out. Actually, because I wanted to make sure I could see him. Yeah, I can see the Fury. With my special eyes. I just can't target said Fury. He's not on radar. How odd. Is it Phaedrus? Oh no, I didn't get suspended again, did I? Yeah, Nia, you can? Okay, well, I'm glad you can. I am glad you can. And yeah, that part does make sense. The caterpillar, because, you know, but, you know, Flaky should be able to. Oh, Flaky, I wish they could think up something that cool. Adam, that'd be it. That would be it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go see if I can log into the website. Yeah, no, I still have my account. Like, when they suspend you, you can't even log into the website. You are hard locked. You know, Adam, I don't believe that for a moment. And React, that part, I do believe. I might actually have to wrap it up here, React. If you want, I'll come to a stop. That way you can pull out and land. Because, otherwise it'll probably do the impound thing. Oof. Honestly, I think those boxes are cursed. So yeah, I'll probably have to wrap it up here. Like, why can't I see those red boxes? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Maybe I should just stop saying words.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Maybe I should just stop saying words. Yeah, Muzz, they're not being very kind. I've noticed that sometimes after observing wreckage, I get sporadic frame rate drops like this one, and they keep repeating until I relog. So it's like if I experience one frame rate drop, it just repeats. Oh, Coyote, that would be nice. Let's see, US for like what? Ultra speed, ultimate speed.
Warning, you are leaving the safe zone.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Engines offline.
That's it, Flaky. It's like I was visited by the ghost of a Valkyrie and it took my frames. How can you react? That's weird. I wonder if it's like every other docking does something. That would be something to test. Oh my god, these frames. Oh my god, these frames. Oh, I don't like these frames at all. Time to ride the space bus. Flaky, I should. Yeah, actually, react if you're still in a ship. Phaedrus, it is. Launcher is still up. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can target React. Hopefully he's in the same. I'm just gonna play him Star Citizen then. Yeah, Adam. Always the best in show. Oh, it's fine. Yeah, okay, now I've got him. That's weird. Targeting isn't on the back end, is it? That would be really silly if it was. Oh, these frame rate drops. Oh, Nia, I like it too. I just wish they'd actually fix all this. Also, for those of you who haven't got to see it, I like to point this out every few weeks. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, this is going to be hard to read on the best in show. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be really hard to read. Anyway, it says something, something, something. A system is handled solely, not solely, but solely, S-O-U-L-Y, by personnel, 1N, with training, blah, 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 proceed with caution. So, like, two typos right next to each other. Solely and personnel. Personnel. Yeah, Astro Man, like ever since that Valkyrie, they've been kind of bad. Coyote, I would approve of that. I would gladly approve of that. Adam, I believe it. There's actually another typo on the cutter.
Welcome to the
If you go to the
retrieval
VTOL
system.
engines on the cutter and look at the warning on the side of it, it says that you know, like basically do not mess with blah blah blah. Messing with can cause several bodily harm, not severe bodily harm, but several bodily harm. I mean, uncivil the personnel part might be, but not the solely, or should I say solely. And yeah, Astro Man, I'm hoping. I am hoping. Oh, come on. Yeah, movies, that was kidding.
Trap now approaching.
Well, Muzz, maybe they got some Banu to work on it. We gotta, you know, some Suli to work on the Drake ships. Like, Misk has their relationship with the Xi'an, so... why can't Drake have a relationship with a Banu? Yeah, Flaky. I hope you're in server. Is it not trigger? Oof, I guess. Ooh. Ooh. I guess I am having some issues. And Flaky, I could try making it to... Nope. No, I cannot. Okay, opening my friends list was a mistake. Oh, geez. Yeah, no, opening my friends list was a mistake. That was a bad idea. Yeah, every time I open my friends list, it has to resync with the server.
Now arriving.
You know, Brace, like, maybe ghosts aren't being spooky. Maybe they just heard a really good joke. Like a really good burn. Like someone just dropped a really good burn and they're like, ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that's what it is. All right, I bet it'll differentiate here. Hey, Coyote.
Torpedo burrito.
Thank you, man. Thank you. The mermaid pirate wear an eye patch because it only had one. Hold on, Coyote. I'm not sure I'm following. Murray? 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 I don't know if I follow. Is it like the Murray Fury? You might have to spell that one out for me, Coyote. Yeah, hold on, Muzz. Wait, hold on. Muai. Oh god, no, not my frames again. Murai. Okay, Murai. Sorry, the U threw me off as far as like the Mur connection. Oh, Guapo, yeah, it's a server thing. Basically, if you see like a bad debris from a ship or something, it hits your frames and it keeps repeating until you relog. Sorry, I'm looking for my shard. Muzz, where do you even see that? I can barely read that. Coyote, I'm sorry. I feel like I ruined some comedy gold. That's what always happens when you're playing, like, Cards Against Humanity or something, and you throw down the perfect combination, and the person judging doesn't get what's going on, and you're like, oh my god, how can you not see it? Hey, Rebel, it's been a while, man. You haven't missed much. It's Star Citizen. But alright. Sadly, I think that's probably gonna have to be me for the day. Oh no, Motherfig. You didn't give to more, did you? Hold on, let me read this. Let's see, session. Okay, yeah, see, shard ID. Okay, now I see it. I'm reading way too low. No, Death. It's gotta be gold. Hey, Ed. Thank you, man. Thanks for watching, dude. And thank you to every one of you tuning in, especially dealing with these frames, because this is bad. We're just gonna walk over here and check out some plants. But guys, I want you to know that I appreciate you a lot for showing up and just listening in, you know. So today we end this, but before I do, because you should always pay anybody who works for you. If I can, I'm gonna try to pay. React, did I spell that right? I don't know if I did. I don't know if I did. Is that... Okay, yeah. No. Star Citizen is just hosed. So... I will have to... Oh! Thank you, Motherfig. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, apparently I'm not in Star Citizen. I am not in Star Citizen at all, it seems. Thank you, Motherfig. And I will sleep well. Covered in ices. Well, not covered, because that would be sticky. And Kitten, React. I'll have to pay you guys at a later time, but I will do it. Even if you don't need the cash. It's always nice to show your appreciation, especially if someone puts in some work for you, so. Guys, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will not be here tomorrow or Sunday, since it is the weekend, but we will reconvene on a Monday. And thank you, Flaky. Thank you, Ben. I will have an icy. I'll have 2 ices. Yeah. I'll have 2. And they'll be like, sir, that's too much. Yeah, Reacts. It was fun. Actually got on some shoot. Yeah, Trigger, I think I'll just have to restart everything. But thank you so much, guys. And enjoy your weekend. Stay cool. Unless you're in the hemisphere currently experiencing winter. Otherwise, stay warm. Drink some water. Be nice to yourself. If you can, enjoy something this weekend. And until next time, keep on trucking. Have a good night, guys.